I'm going to show you an image. An image. This is an image that if you see this image, it's kind of like, you know that videotape in The Ring? AKA Ring, depending on which version you're watching. You know that videotape in Ring? Where you put it in, you watch it, and then it's like a cognito hazard, right? Like there's like a curse that's thrown and thrust upon you, right? Like you need to like pass it on in a week, otherwise you're going to get killed, right? Like it fucks your life up, right? I'm going to show you an image that is equivalent or worse than the videotape that caused the Sadako to come out of your television, okay? And that's this. Check this out. That's this image. This image. I know. I apologize. I had to. So, I just, you know, just seeing Elon Musk smile fills me with rage. You know, I hate this motherfucker so much. I'll be honest, I hate him. Yes, Elon fanboys, when you come onto my channel and find this video, because Elon fanboys love defending this motherfucker, and then you ask me, why are you so filled with hate? I'll preemptively answer that question. I hate this guy because he's smug. He thinks he's smart, but he's not. He lies about his technical and scientific achievements and takes credit for other people's technical and scientific achievements by buying them out. And I think that that's fucking disgusting. He lies about founding Tesla. He lies about founding PayPal. He lies about all kinds of fucking shit. And he does it with a smile. He's a snake oil salesman. He's a con artist. He's a fucking prick. And so are you if you like him. So anyway, this photograph is him walking into Twitter HQ. And he's holding a sink. Get it? Let it sink in. Let the sink in. Ha ha! Ah, ah, something that was funny until this happened. Until this happened. So anyway, let's read an article here. This is from, I'm reading this from CNBC, because I always love reading the business outlets when they talk about this stuff, because they will always throw you the craziest fucking curveballs when they fucking describe this shit, okay? So it's crazy shit, okay? I love it. Elon Musk carried a sink into Twitter on Wednesday as deal nears close. Billionaire Elon Musk visited Twitter's headquarters in San Francisco on Wednesday. The visit came a few days before Musk's deadline to complete his acquisition of the company, or else face new trial dates. A judge gave Musk until Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern to complete the deal after she postponed the original trial dates. Mila gives me a $5 super chat. Great ranting and raving. Fire emojis. Thank you. All right, so he's letting the sink in. With just a few more days left to complete his acquisition of Twitter and stave off a new court date, billionaire Elon Musk walked into the company's San Francisco office on Wednesday with what appeared to be a porcelain bathroom sink in his hands. Entering Twitter HQ, let that sink in, the Tesla and SpaceX CEO tweeted with a video of his entrance. A person at the company confirmed to CNBC that Elon was visiting today. Oh, they needed to confirm it. Isn't that great? I know. They feel the need to do this because they're journalists or whatever. It's probably for the best that they feel the need to do this. But there's video. He posted a video of himself entering the HQ, and you need to have someone else confirm that he's there? Like, what? Like, he posted the video on Twitter. Why do you need some independent person? I know it's probably better in general if they feel the need to always have someone verify that. I get it, right? But come on now. I mean, like, that's just a funny line. But anyway. And noted that there is some internal concern about what will happen to people on the foreign worker visas. This person, who declined to be named discussing internal matters, said that employees are trying to keep working despite all the attention being paid to the deal. Now, again, Elon has said 75% of the Twitter workforce is going to be cut. That's what he said. So yeah, if you're working at Twitter, you should be lining up a second job, and you really should have been for the last 6 months, to be honest. But staff in the office got a brief heads up about the visit, according to an email. The sender, whom Bloomberg identified as Twitter chief marketing officer Leslie Berland, wrote that Musk would be in the office this week, meeting with folks, walking the halls, and continuing to dive in on the important work you all do. The email also said employees would hear directly from Musk on Friday. A Twitter spokesperson declined to comment, blah, blah, blah. Earlier, Musk changed his description on social media service, which he has more than 110 million followers, to Chief Twit. LMAO! LMAO! God damn, Elon is so funny, isn't he? You know, like, that's the thing. Like, Elon Musk's, like, sense of humor is, like, what was trending on Reddit, like, 6 weeks ago. That's his sense of humor. Like, what was the popular Reddit trend and meme as of about a month and a half ago? And that's what Elon Musk's current personality is. I mean, like, my God, man. Like, let that sink in, right? I get it, right? It's a funny pun. I understand. But, like, that was a joke on the internet that circulated months ago. Everyone got memed on that shit to death, and no one thinks it's funny anymore. And then here comes Elon Musk thinking, oh, is this still funny? Elon Musk is the motherfucker that goes to the party 3 hours after the last person left, and they show up and go, hoo-hoo, where's everyone? Right? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, it's just embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. Delaware Chancery Court judge set the Friday deadline after Musk said he would be willing to buy Twitter after all. Twitter not taking Musk on his word wanted the court to remain involved. The judge ended up postponing the original trial set for last week and gave the parties until the end of this week to close the deal, or else she would set new trial dates for November. So there you go. He's going to buy Twitter. I need you all to understand, right? Twitter is probably not going to change that much. I know a lot of people think it will. But why would, again, I say this almost all the time when I talk about this, right? Why would a billionaire want to own a social media company? Look at Google, look at Amazon, look at Facebook or Meta, whatever, you know, right? Why, what is the power of owning a social media company? There are two main things that you gain. Like, powerful, extremely. We're talking about so powerful that shit like this should be illegal. Things that you gain when you own a social media platform. As opposed to a newspaper. Now, Jeff Bezos owns the Washington Post, right? Now, again, you own a newspaper, you get one of these things. You own social media, you get two of these things. So factor this in, okay? Now, the one thing that's common between owning a newspaper or a media outlet versus social media is that you have a platform to say whatever the fuck you want at any point without any criticism. That is one of the most important things, right? So now Elon Musk can say whatever crazy-ass, stupid, bigoted fucking garbage he wants. He can shit all over transgender people every day, just like he has been doing. He can shit all over Ukrainian citizens all day and be a war profiteer, and that's fine. And if you criticize him, you'll probably get banned or censored or have your reply hidden. Oh, dear heavens, right? But the other one, that's one of them, right? The other one that you need to understand, this is way more important than the platform, right, is the social media user data. Now, again, this should be illegal. How companies, especially social media companies, track you. This shit should be fucking illegal, but it's not because we live in Hell World, USA, right? So, again, Elon Musk, having bought Twitter now, can find out what you searched on Twitter in 2009 when you first heard about the website and you went on Twitter and see, what am I going to look up? And you looked up a bunch of really crazy shit. Elon Musk now has access to what you searched on Twitter in 2009. Think about that. Think about how fucking crazy our society is. Think about it. Think about it. He owns that data. Now, again, is Elon Musk going to personally go through your profile? Probably not. But again, isn't it fucked up that a billionaire can just buy giant fucking sets of data that include what you were searching fucking 10 years ago? That's fucking crazy, okay? That's crazy. Imagine if someone bought Google. Imagine the power that they would have if they bought Google. Now, again, imagine the power Google has right now, and the people that run Google have right now. But imagine if someone like Elon Musk just wanted to buy Google and just had access to all your data that you've been, everything you've ever searched for the last 20 years. And again, that's something you don't get with a newspaper, right? So, and that is the most important reason why you would want to buy a social media company. I mean, look at what Mark Zuckerberg does with Facebook and how he uses personalized data and sells data to advertisers and makes so much fucking money doing so, right? They are tracking everything, everything, everything. And by they, I mean one or more, at least one or more social media companies are tracking everything you do And that doesn't even mention ISPs. What is your internet service provider tracking? Right? That is even more cloudy than social media companies on what they're tracking. Theoretically, they could track everything. Theoretically. So, hey, just throwing that out there. Elon Musk knows the porn you were looking at on Twitter 15 fucking years ago, or 12, however long. I don't know when Twitter first came around, but he knows what you've been looking at. He knows who you're following. And hey, I don't know about you. That makes me a little uncomfortable. I don't want Elon Musk to know who I'm following. You know, I mean, that's public, but you know what I mean. Anyway. Social media, the way social media is designed right now, and the way data collection and data tracking works, the fact that shit's not illegal is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy how this shit's not illegal. Like, I want to tell you a story real quick before I end the segment. In fact, let me put this back in. You know, just this is the amendment. Okay. Do you know how your phone tracks you? Do you know how apps in your phone track you? Check this out. I got a phone here. This is a cell phone. You know how your cell phone tracks you? Think about this. If you're driving to work, let's say you drive the same route to work. You have the fastest route. You have it memorized. You drive the same route to work, right? There can be apps on your phone, right, that will track you when you drive to work. And then they will cross-reference how you drive to work, what roads you take, with something like Google Maps. They will see what are on those streets that you're passing. Let's say you're driving to work and you pass a Burger King and a Starbucks and a Wendy's every day on your way to work. And then all of a sudden, right, whatever app is collecting that data, sell it to an advertiser company. They know every day you pass Wendy's, Starbucks, and Burger King. So what are they going to do? They're going to sell that data to advertisers like Burger King, Wendy's, and Starbucks, and they're going to start serving you targeted ads based on the route you drive to work. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that fucking crazy how data tracking works in this fucking country? And again, you can try your best to turn off anything you want, but guess what? The menu items, like the things you have in the default operating system of Android or especially iPhone, but like all the defaults, you know, it really is just to make you feel better, right? Let's be honest, right? If you turn off as much of the tracking stuff as you can on your phone, it's not everything. It's not everything. It makes you feel better. It makes you feel, you know, really the best way to go about this would be to turn your phone off. To turn your phone off when you're out of the house. Now, again, what's the downside? Now your kid can't call you if they got a fucking, you know, if there's a school shooting and they need to call you and so you can pick them up. Now they can't call you because your fucking phone's off, right? So, I don't know, man. I'm just saying, right? Data collection as a society, as we are right now, that shit's fucking crazy. But social media is also, like, again, there's so much information that these people have access to. And, again, they're buying it in bulk and they're selling it. This is your data. They are profiting off of your interests. How come I can't call up Starbucks and say, hey, I love Starbucks, just thought I'd let you know so you can target ads at me and maybe get me to buy Starbucks on, you know, why can't I get paid for that? Tell me, why can't I get paid for that? How come when I sign up on the Burger King email list or get text alerts for new menu items, how come they aren't paying me for that? Yet they're willing to pay other people, specifically corporations, for that same information? Isn't that crazy? But they won't pay us for that. Every time you sign up for one of these corporate email lists or download one of their apps, you should get paid. They're paying already for that information. Cut out the middleman. But that's not how society works, so. But hopefully you can stack up some rewards points. Am I right, people?